The Grand Army of the Republic sets its sights on the planet of Geonosis, and in this episode we prepare for its invasion. To aid the invasion, we soften up nearby planets that could be troublesome. We engage a significant fleet defending the nearby planets, and the 212th Siege Battalion are re-equipped with brand new vehicles and is sent in to root out the enemy. Obi-Wan and his forces begin the invasion of Hyperbole. Hello guys, and welcome back to some Star Wars Empire at War, the Clone Wars mod. Why don't we have anything on this planet? We probably should. Looks like he's actually protected, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. We should definitely have some ships there. At least one. We can only afford one. We actually have a full population cap, too. So that's an issue. Oop, a little bit of lag. Lag. Okay. The last thing we did, we invaded Kashyyyk with a massive force here, as you can see. The 104th Battalion. Let's sit down. I think I'll just grab some generic troopers, if I can. Oh, there's a 212. Oh, here's some. Let's send them over. We'll send the 212th to Camino. Not that they need to be reinforced, but just try to get them out of the way so it's not so cluttered around this area. Alright, so let us begin building some things here. Let's take this ARC Trooper Squad. I want to try to include some of these stealth units into like generic armies, such as the 104th or the 501st, for example. So I'll send Delta to 501st, those to 104th. I can send another sniper to the 212th. This group here, not sure. Okay, so let's pause for now. We can build some of these. They look pretty cool. For the moment, let's just go and keep on pumping out ventilators. And as far as these ground units, there's a lot of ground units that I have not used that are just sitting here. We can actually reinforce them with some Galactic Marines. And have that be like, I guess, Kiadamuni's force. All these troopers here. These Republic troopers are pretty bad though. So I'll use them primarily for defense. I'll probably have 3 per defense group. Because they're not as good as the clones. We also want to, we just don't have any space here. Let's go and move them back. Okay, Sakura, I have not done anything with her either. She can lead the 327th if we get the chance to. We may not get the chance to. We need some more forces on Keelora. Definitely. That's not enough to be able to protect the planet. Especially there's probably a big force here on Manon because we haven't even touched the planet at all this campaign. So it's a little concerning that there's not a big force there. We need to reinforce Kuwait as well because Kuwait needs some more defensive ships. That's a decent amount there. This force, the salvage troopers. I'm still not sure where I want them. I'm just going to throw them on an axis. I think they'll do well with some commanders. We're building some commanders now. I think that'll be pretty sweet. We throw these Galactic Marines over here to this force. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of little mundane things. But we'll get into a battle very shortly. Let's go ahead and put some more forces here on Iridu. Speaking of Iridu, take these tanks off. And where do we want these tanks? I think the 212th is running kind of low. No, they have plenty. Oh well. They're going to get some more. So we have plenty of vehicles. There's no issue on vehicles. How is our tech level coming? 72%. Okay. So with these credits coming in, we don't actually need to build any ground troops, so we can continue to upgrade these space stations. And that'll help if we do get counterattacked severely. It'll help in those battles. So we had just Cat Bane sitting here. 90 ships. That's still pretty crazy. What do we have? So, if they took their 90 frigates, they would overwhelm our forces here. I think. That's just kind of spooky. Let us send someone. Let's send Cat Bane to these asteroids to see what's on the asteroid belt. Not much. Okay. So I assume that's 6 of the Magnificent Star frigates. You have 3 patrol ships, and you have 1 of the missile cruisers. So that's not much. I assume level 2 space station, it doesn't tell us, but that's because we have the scout here that doesn't give us that much information. So it looks like for this force, we could go for the weak target and try to pincer off Mustafar. Or we could go the other direction. Come over here, take out Hypori, which is a big production facility for the droids. And then Grievous and also there. We also have more intel here because of our newly acquired space station. We should probably build some tanks there whenever we get the chance. Just to reinforce the plan, of course. Let me build some more space stations, maybe. Do those give population? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Kashyyyk is nearly captured, so we can build more space stations all over this place. Tatooine. Alright, so we have a 3rd Republic battleship. I think that might actually be just for defense, honestly, of Kuwait, because I'm really scared of losing the planet. If we lose Kuwait, we're in trouble. Let us keep pumping out these Galactic Marines whenever we get a chance. Of course, we've run out of population, so we can't quite do that. What are the forces here on this planet? Geonosis. Ooh. Okay, I think we should attack Hypori first, because they have all these ground troops here, as you can see. The ground troops won't have anywhere to run. They'll be able to go to Hypori. I guess it doesn't matter that much, because I assume all 3 of these planets that they own here are stocked full of troops. Construction complete. Okay. Building under construction. So what is the play? What do we do? I'm thinking what we should do is to take this. Ooh, we can build these ARC squads now. I really like them because they're like heavy reconnaissance fighters, but they also have the bomber attachments on them, so they can fire torpedoes. I really like them. And also we get these new clone troopers, the Phase 2 troopers. My dog sneezing in the background, sorry about that. So yeah, you can build these new clone troopers here, the Phase 2 troopers. The 501st. So I guess some of these models have changed too. I do remember that the models in the game have actually changed. Like you can see with these, the better looking 501st. They look like the 501st from the 3rd movie. Or if you want to think about Star Wars Battlefront 2, it looks like them. It's really quite cool. We have so many actual troopers though. Okay, I think we could also reinforce Kashyyyk really well with some troopers. Construction complete. We also get Torrent Company, which is pretty nice, along with Rex. What to do? I think we should reinforce Kashyyyk really well on the ground. and then use everything else on Kashyyyk. The third fleet combined with the second, and go take out that planet. Now, which planet should I take? I think Hypor would be a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Unit cancelled. Unit cancelled.
Vehicle in production.
I'll just keep on building troops, waiting for the forces to get here. Looks like they have arrived.
Reinforcement available.
Let me go ahead and drop them down on the planet. I want to do the same also for this other planet, so I'll drop down some juggernauts. Maybe for these ATTEs. Take them over here to Nelvan. Take the forces from Nelvan to Kashyyyk. I think this One Republic battleship should just be for defense of Kuwait, because it is so important. And we can always just build more. Remember, as we take more planets, we'll get more population, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll keep on expanding over time. And I definitely want to expand to the 322nd. Now that we have our 5th tech level, I believe we can build more clones. I didn't actually look at that here. Alright, so this is the 187th Legion of Clone Troopers, served under commander of Jedi Master and High General Mace Windu. That's pretty sweet. There's the 212th, 501st. No, this is 41st. That's not 501st. There's 501st. So that's the same model, like the same on the picture here. 41st is Luminar and Unduli. We haven't used them yet because Luminar has been on the fleet. She hasn't actually been on the ground many battles. The 327th, and then there's a 104th. So that's actually cheaper for some reason. That's kind of strange. Oh, we haven't really used Mace Windu at all. Alright, let's throw these troopers up here. There's the 501st Commander Rex forces, and then there is the T-12th. Now, we need to drop those forces on the ground before they get attacked in orbit. Speaking of orbit, we can go ahead and upgrade the space station. JK, it's a full... it's fully upgraded. So we'll just start building some defensive things here. Probably use a shield generator more than the mining facility. Okay, so force on Kashyyyk. I guess this is the new second army. It is pretty big. We have a lot of commanders here. I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and take him over to Camino.
I feel it is a risk worth taking.
And then we'll take him to Hypori. Now we are going to be facing off against Grievous. Grievous does give their group combat effectiveness bonus. So it's going to be a pretty legit battle. Let's go and bring these ARC squads over.
Reinforcements available.
And let us begin the Battle of Hypori. Going through by the way. Some of the forces just escaped as we came. Although there's still a lot of ground troops here. This is quite interesting. So, let us begin the battle. As this loads up, there we go. Oh my gosh. So we are jumping right into the battle. Plenty of forces and asteroids, which is not the best. Alright, Grievous is right here. So our forces are pretty split up right now. This is an issue. Let's go ahead and bring this right flank over here.
It's a risk worth taking.
We need to gather up all these starfighters. I don't know how I'm going to do this really. And let's get our Jedi here, and our arcs as well, if we can grab them. Alright, they're our first squad. Let's go ahead and take them, go take out some of these frigates. We haven't lost any ships yet. Let's go ahead and have our main battleship. Just go ahead and thin out the herd here. Let's have these acclimators go and defend them. On the western flank, take out the engines. Unduly is taking a lot of hits right now. This is pretty bad. She has plenty of fighter cover, but she does not have any actual frigate support. We need these 2 frigates to get into the battle right now. Start soaking up some of that damage. We need this Gingernator, to be up in here too. Get up in the grill. Now we also have these new V-Wings, which I think are better, superior to the previous ships, judging by it being in the new tech level. So let's go ahead and drop down some of these Gingenators. Let's drop down some acclimators as well. We could use some more of the support. Another extra point, we can drop down 1 fighter. Okay, it looks like our eastern flank is doing a lot better now. We're taking out some of these ships here. Let's go ahead and wrap you guys around like this. Whoops, like that. Hopefully you don't go straight through the asteroid belt. We need you to not go in circles right now. We need you to just go through. We'll just go into the cinematic view now. Go ahead and watch some of the ships. There we go. Our battleship's turning around the right way now. And it looks pretty sweet. Those patrol ships are so annoying. I hate those things. Because they just build so many of them. Like if it was like 10 of them in battle, it's not a problem. But sometimes you run into an army of like 50, and it's just ridiculous. Alright. That looks pretty cool. We do need our bombers to be doing something right now. Sorry, I hit I earlier. So, let's go ahead and get these boys. Let's go ahead and set the control group 2. Let's go ahead and have them take out the hangar bays of this ship here, Greaves' personal flagship. Let's get some more arcs too. We'll change you to the new fighter group because the old fighter group is getting mixed up. And let's get you boys to try to take out these ships here. These small ground troops. The ground troop transports, I mean. And let's bring in some more Gingenators in the fight. More Gingenators mean more fighters. And so we just have a lot more firepower coming down. Alright, we really need these bombers over here to take out the shield generator. I think I said it on the hangar bay, but we should take out the shield generator first. Alright, over here, looks like not a whole lot's going on. Our main battleship's doing a 360. I don't know why. Why are you doing this? Great, now he's going to go through the asteroids and take damage. GG. Alright, let's go ahead and bring our acclimators up. Our Gingenator as well, Luminar and Dooley to lead the fight, even though the fight is already ahead of her. Let's go ahead and bring these bombers over. Bombers have not taken out this shield generator, that's a problem. Let's go ahead and get our first fighter group, led by our Jedi. I really need to learn his name. I've had like 4 battles with him. Sadis 10? Is that right? Maybe? Are the hangar bays destroyed? Yes, they are. So we need to take out the engines of the ship so they can't turn tail and run. I know that's Grievous' favorite tactic, is to throw his droids at the enemy, then run. You can't allow him to do that. Let's go ahead and throw in some more of these support ships to help take out the enemy patrol ships. I believe they're counters. I'm not quite sure. Let's see what they're good at. Whenever I get one to spawn. Not good against those particular ones. Yeah, it says they're good against 2 other CIS frigates, and the third one I believe is a pirate cruiser. I'm talking about the strong against little section where it tells you what it's good against. If you didn't know already. So let's go ahead and get all of our fighters to start taking out this group. We can't really afford to let them get away. Shields are down. What? Oh. Not you, not you, not you. Who's getting hurt? You are. Where are you at? You need to fall back. Okay. Oh my god, you see all those ARC troopers, or not ARC troopers, all those ARC fighters? Oh man, that looks crazy. Jedi shows no fear. Alright, so Grievous is destroyed. Sweet. There goes his main capital ship. Let's go ahead and press the offensive. Keep on throwing down some more ships. Throw down some more ships on the western flank. Even though it's definitely Juan, it's the easiest place for us to insert ships. Unduli, why are you over here? I thought you were on the eastern flank. I guess she just did like a 360 around or something? That's quite strange. Alright, we need our Gingernator to get out of here. We're doing quite well right now. Alright, you just go over here. Come on. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. You all do. That was a pretty cool shot, those with those Gingerators firing. Looks quite cool. Now, I'm not quite sure why the enemy is not upgrading their ships. They could be doing a lot better than they are. I guess they're focused on capturing more planets. And so what they want to do is they want to get a bigger force. On many of their planets, they can overwhelm us. Especially in the Outer Rim. On the northern end of the map, we have not even explored over there. I'm sure it's just full of droids. So it's quite strange. Let's keep on destroying these ships. Again, this is a pretty big battle, so it's quite laggy, as you can see. But it'll be over pretty soon, and we can move on to the planet. Alright, that was an interesting shot. I guess we were like a ship going through, and we like crashed into the Gingernator. Got the droids coming into battle. Ground shot. You can see all of their ground forces destroyed. Oh my god, that's a really cool shot. It's also a long shot. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that. I thought that Gingernator was getting away. Maybe his engines flipped. Alright, so we did lose one Gingernator in this fight, which, I mean, isn't that big of a hit considering what they've lost. So we're going to drop down some troops behind their lines. Just go ahead and take them out as soon as possible. Prevent them from retreating as well. They'll have fighter superiority back here because all their fighters are in the front lines. Alright, let's get our main fighter group. Why are we not mobbing up the rest of these forces here? That is beyond me. Where are you at? I don't know why he hasn't upgraded to the better tier starfighter as well. The ones that look like this right here. quite strange. Alright, let us take out the ensigns of these ships. Go ahead and prevent them from escaping. You Gingernator, fire at him. You boys turn face. Finally, at the end of the battle, our battleship is moving in, doing some work. Yep, and Gingernator just chilling in the asteroid belt. Normal things. We have lost quite a bit of arcs. I really like them. I'm going to continue building these arcs. But as you can see, we just keep losing them in this battle. We only have 3 left after, like, I think having like 12 squads. We only have 1 squad left. That's pretty insane. Let's just go ahead and have everyone increase firepower, because there are not many ships left. Now all that's left are these little patrol ships. These annoying little patrol ships. Shields are not holding. Who was that? I guess it's one of these acclimators or something. Not quite sure. We have some bombers here. Let's go ahead and take them around. Do we have any more arcs? We do. Some more arcs just spawned. We'll use you. Put you over here with this guy. Sadis 10. Alright, let's continue watching in spectator mode. This was a pretty big battle. One of the biggest battles we've had so far. Still will not compare to the battle that's going to happen on Mustafar, which I'm just not looking forward to be honest. It's going to be like a whole episode of just that one space battle. We really should take care of it though, because once we do, we'll liberate our first fleet. Our first fleet will be able to move around the galaxy and take more planets. That's why we've only been expanding to this one sector, is because our fleets have been tied up in this sector. Alright, that looks like it's all of the enemy frigates, and now they are retreating. Let's stop them from doing that. Just go ahead and fire everything at them. All powered weapons. Take out everything you see. I think that ship's nice. We took out all of their fleet. That's pretty awesome. The problem that now there's like one fighter group, I think he's up to the north, that will not retreat. Let us... Am I actually having them move? There we go. Alright, let's get our Gingenators up here. They're pretty fast still. As long as their engines are not flipped and the game's not lagging, they're pretty fast. Let's get them moving around here. Look, looks like we found them. He's got to get a line of fire to shoot him. Oh, that looks quite cool. Get definitive is a nice shot. Still not sure why the battle is ending. These droids don't seem to want to give up.
will be high.
Now they're trying to retreat just with these fighters, which does nothing for them because they don't actually have a hyperdrive installed. We have won the battle, but at a great cost. 2 arc squadrons, 6 of the light cruisers, 2 more support ships, and we lost 16 total fighters, 1 of the Activators, Venators, and another Corvette. But look what they lost. They lost 24 star frigates, 26 patrol ships, plus numerous ground troops. And Grievous. That's not to be underestimated. Okay, I think we do want to get rid of one of these. Actually not. We have a lot of these little generals here. I guess it's not a big deal to have a lot of generals in the battle. Now, what are their forces like? And also, what's the information on the planet? While this planet is controlled, all ground vehicles take 25% less time to build. It looks more like an urban planet. I'm not sure. It is pretty open as well. I can't quite tell. So I think we're going to want a mix of troops. I want it to be able to use these troops here. Keanu Mooney's forces right here. They have plenty of Jedi, which we do want to separate some of these Jedi around. Let's throw some more Venators over here at Eridu. Throw some Jedi down here. Let's throw them to the 212. I think that'll be the force that'll take this planet. Is the 212.
Reinforcements available.
It seems appropriate. We have plenty of tanks, it looks like.
Unit in production. Unit in production. Constructing.
I like these tanks. So we'll keep doing that. And we'll have plenty of these ATTEs, 10 of them to work with. Now, if our Jedi arrived, I actually didn't look if they arrived or not. It seems that they have arrived. Sweet. So, let us begin the battle.
Construction complete.
We'll throw them over at high 40.
Understood, sir.
Vehicle
Let's go ahead and build some more of these arcs while we have the chance.
Vehicle in production. Constructing unit.
And slap down these troops and begin the invasion.
Invasion commencing.
Invasion commencing. Now we do overwhelm them quite a bit. They do also have 2 production facilities here on this planet.
Sir, I'm picking up
So that's
contact
something to
here. We're not alone out
note.
here.
Alright, so they do have 2 tanks right here already.
Reinforcements.
So what do we need to combat that? We could use some artillery, although they do have fast moving ships. Some of these
Right away, sir.
LAATs would help out tremendously in this battle.
Reinforcements en route.
ATTEs, go and drop them down.
Reinforcements en route.
Drop down Commander.
Right away, sir.
I'll drop down Obi-Wan.
Your move.
Your move. And some rocket troopers.
Understood, sir.
I think... What do we want here? Let's go ahead and leave 1 unit not deployed in case we need some scouts, the ATRTs, and we don't have them.
General.
I believe this is actually a generic clone trooper army. Yeah, this is not the...
The Republic
212.
needs your help fighting on the front lines.
Maybe we can drop
Are you
down to
ready to
212.
join the battle?
These boys.
At maximum unit capacity.
Alright, we need one of the
Yes, sir.
LAATs, whenever they end up dropping. So it looks like that was their scouts coming in.
We stand ready. Into the fray.
Got another mission, sir.
Alright, so let's set you guys to control group 1. I'll set these ground troops to control group 2.
General.
have some of these ground troops move over
Understood, sir.
to join up with the clone commander,
Bit of trouble with the
Commander Cody, and the rest of this group here. We'll have them be Control Group 3. We'll have this LAT be Control Group 4. Now, it looks like we actually do not have
General.
enough space here.
I will do what I must.
I really hope we didn't just
Here we
glitch this
come.
out. I think we did.
My allegiance is to the Republic.
We stand ready. You heard the man.
Mission, sir. Attention, Sergeant on deck.
Okay,
Right away, sir.
so it's not glitched out quite yet. Let's go ahead and grab some of these clones,
General. Into the fray.
throw them out.
All units are in position, sir.
Not that we want to throw out the clones, but they're just not going to be part of this task group, that's all.
Stand ready.
Mission, sir.
Understood, sir.
Throw them inside the ATTE.
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
Here we come. Take 'em out.
Alright, as we speak, there are more droids moving up, so let's go ahead and bring our forces up. Get our air support firing on them.
Yes, sir. We stand ready. You heard the man.
Get you boys here in Control Group 3.
Right away, sir.
Move you down in here. Alright, now these ATTEs are taking a beating now. We're actually going to have some issues coming up pretty soon.
This time.
Into the
This
fray.
is the ease.
Into the fray. Yes, sir.
Why is it so glitchy? Okay, I'm just not going to worry about it anymore because it's so glitchy. Having too many issues with it. Let's just go ahead and move our forces up.
Stand ready.
Mission, sir. We'll take out the target.
We really need these rocket troopers to be firing. We also could use the ground support, of course, to move up here.
Nothing but crap.
I want them to be out of cover so they're moving faster. I want them to be in the battle faster rather than being more durable for a few hits. Once they start taking fire, then I'll put them in cover. Let's get these grenadiers up, take out these vehicles. They'll need to run up here, throw down grenades, and run back. There we go. We only lost one.
Light 'em up. Here we
Here they are. Let's go ahead and move our forces up. These medics will also help in the battle quite a bit.
Say the word.
Alright, so we have a attack run. All these droids are just flooding in right now. It's pretty insane. So we'll drop down the airstrike on the northern flank.
We'll take out the target.
Who are you? Oh my, our Jedi is in the midst of it.
Your move. I am under attack.
Please don't die. He died. Oh, I'm so bad. I didn't realize he moved on his own. Like he separated from his clones and he was all alone, taking all the fire.
I need a medic here. Right away, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
Alright, let's just go ahead and have these clones mop the rest of the forces.
Light 'em up. General. I hear
We
you.
still got Commander Cody leading the force,
What are your orders?
as you can see here. Commander Cody.
Yes, sir. Fire in the hole. We stand ready.
We also got our medics healing up these boards here so they don't die as quickly, even though that one just died in front of us. He was actually a clone commander. That's kind of concerning. Alright, Cody's up here in the front, taking a lot of damage. Let's have him fall back. He just threw his grenade out, I believe. Let's give him some air support. And why are these troops not moving up to help them? Come on, boys. What are you doing?
Yes, sir. We stand ready.
Mission, sir. We'll take out the target.
Let's get these guys coming up here. We can go and drop down some more
Use your
light tanks.
Understood, sir.
I say light, they're medium.
Understood, sir.
Medium tanks. And some walkers for later,
Unit destroyed.
as we need them. Ooh, it's a free power generator.
General.
Let's go and put these boys in cover. Let's go and move 3 up.
Into the fray.
Actually, let's just go and combine 2 and 3. There's really no reason to have them separate
Mission, sir.
anymore.
General. Yes, sir. Nothing but crap.
Nicely done, nicely done. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Taking out those droids. Doing work. As you can see, Cody there on the right. I don't know if I mentioned it before, the medics also do have the markings on them. They look quite nice. This one right here, you can see the patch on his right shoulder. Looking good.
Take 'em
Now,
out.
why are these clones out here by themselves? They should not be.
We stand ready. Oh, yes, sir.
Got these tanks moving
My
up.
wings in position for
Let's get
attack
these
run.
tanks moving up as well.
You can count on us.
Let's go ahead and have them take out these hardpoints. Some of these bunkers along the way. And it looks like we found
Waiting
some
assignment, sir. Nothing
ground
but
support.
crap.
Let's take them out.
Initiate bombing run. Here we come. General. Yes, sir.
We'll take out the target in one shot.
Nothing but scrap.
Unit
Let's keep having these heavy tanks move up. Medium tanks, that is. Now, I've seen in other
I'm hit.
like kinds of games like this,
Man down.
sometimes those tanks, the UT-AT tanks they're called, sometimes they'll have wheels and sometimes they'll be repulsive lift. Taking them out. We lost one because there was a super Aldroid rocket group in here.
I need a medic.
As you can see, the rockets do quite a lot of damage to these tanks.
destroyed.
Throw it away, sir.
Take that rocket out. So it looks like these things actually are not very good against infantry. They're mainly good against vehicles. That's good to know.
Yes, sir.
Clones on this side got knocked out too, unfortunately.
Dead ready.
Wasn't quite paying attention, and they got wrecked. Let's go and throw down some more air support.
Throw it away, sir.
No need for a Juggernaut in this battle.
Salute, sir. Throw it away,
We just need overwhelming air support.
I'm commanding code.
Sir, our cruiser's in position to commence the orbital strike.
Light 'em up.
We got the clones here, taking them out.
I hear you've got a bit of trouble with the Seppies, General. What are your orders?
Got another mission, sir.
As you can see, we have all of these guys up here. Let's go ahead and bring this tank back. Get them healed up and stuff. Shouldn't be else. Oh, there is. There's some more stuff back here. Actually, yeah, let's go and move our ground troops back over
Y-wings in
here.
position for attack run. General.
We'll just have one sit back.
Repair station constructing.
Yes, sir. We stand ready.
Got another mission, sir.
3 and 4. I'll set you guys control group 3 and bring you over here to take out these hard points. Our clones are still moving up.
We'll take
We
out
definitely need to build more clone commanders this campaign because they're really nice to have the medics.
Yes, sir. You
As you can see, we only lost one clone here,
We
and
stand
we
ready.
weren't even looking at them. That's generally when we lose our forces, when I get distracted. I start looking at other parts of the battle. Yeah, that tank's healing up now. Our air support has taken out the enemy
mission, sir.
group, even though this air support got pretty wrecked.
Throw it away, sir. I hear
Where's our tank at? Why aren't you firing?
What are your orders?
It's a bit silly. Oh man, we lost another clone. Alright, this should be the last of the forces.
Take him out.
We are victorious.
We are victorious. So that's quite a costly battle, 2 for everything, and then we lost our Obi-Wan. I'm really bad with the Jedi, as you guys can see. Sorry if you do hear a little bit of sniffling too. Getting a little sick now.
Constructing.
Beginning construction.
Beginning construction.
At least I'm not feeling too good today. I typically don't get sick. It's kind of strange. I've been getting sick like twice in October, which is uncharacteristic for me for whatever reason. I just don't get sick. But it happened recently. Let's go ahead and bring over these Republic Commandos, or Republic Troopers, forgot what they're
On the
called.
way.
Probably not Commandos, because they're not very good.
I feel it is a risk worth taking.
And let's go ahead and bring our main force over there. That may have actually been a mistake. I didn't actually reinforce anything. We may have just made a grave mistake.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah, that was a mistake. I did not want to do that. We need to retreat. Okay. Okay, so we have not actually moved up too far, so that we can actually still retreat and not lose anyone. Undou's in the front. Let's move her back.
Waiting at target. The
Let's make
Republic
sure
needs
everyone
your
gets
help
home.
fighting on the front lines. Are you ready to join the
I
battle?
am not ready to join the battle. I'm sorry.
General,
Let's make sure you get back. Still no contact.
Awaiting your orders.
I'm not even going to try to move you because you're going to go the wrong direction.
enemies moving in.
Alright, we have enemy contact. Okay, we need this Ventilator to get out of here. Now, we may lose a Ventilator for this. We need to retreat.
Preparing for jump to light
So let us watch the engines. Shields at half strength. I think we're going to lose this Ventilator.
Watch it!
Shields are down. Thankfully they're not going for the engines. That's good news.
Taking fire!
Okay. Did that ship not even go into hyperspace? Okay, no, it did. I got really scared. Thought we had lost our battleship because it couldn't go into hyperspace. Alright. So,
reinforcements available.
mistakes were made. Definitely.
Construction complete.
Let's go and build some more
Enlisting soldiers.
41st Elite. Drop them over here. I don't know who this is. It's a Bothan female. Don't Bothans have like a really elongated nose? Yeah, let's go ahead and use her. 41st. Along with Mace Windu, of course. You can't forget him.
Beginning construction.
Alright, so we need our forces to be reinforced.
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production. Tactical battle imminent.
Seraphim, space battle. Ground troops, okay. This is good.
Unit
They had some miscommunication and brought down some ground troops. No biggie. We've actually had this battle before, which is kind of strange. They'll be in the northern sector over here. We'll take our 4 fighter groups and take them out. Now, I think these ARC fighter squadrons will be good against the enemy patrol ships. But currently in the battles, they've been like tearing up our ships.
Weapons ready.
Like, no question. They've been
Republic
taking
needs
out
your
all of our
help
fighter
fighting on the
groups.
front lines.
But I
Are you
think
ready to join
if
the
we build
battle?
more of the ARC squads,
Reinforcements.
because they have the turbo,
Setting
the
course.
torpedoes
Heading out.
bolted onto them,
Acknowledged.
I think they can take care of them a little bit easier that way.
Confirmed.
Reinforcements en route.
We have not found them yet. Let's go and have all of our fighters search for enemies.
Moving out.
keep looking.
Enemies moving in.
There they are.
Closing on enemy.
Let's take him out.
Locking on.
Can't take much more of this. Watch it!
Yeah, those cannons are surprisingly good against our fighters. I figured they would be defenseless, but I guess they're not. Speaking of being defenseless, we have the planet over here that is still bugged, where we can't actually send troops over here, but we can build tanks. Why can't we build these tanks? We're out of money, okay.
Reinforcement
So we'll
available.
sack one of these Gingernators to build tanks here.
Constructing unit.
I say tanks, it's
Construction complete.
ATPTs. These walkers here. We should actually have some more ATPTs in our ground forces. They're really good against the infantry.
In production.
And as you saw earlier, these UZ-ATs are not that good against the infantry. So I think if we have those two paired together, it's a
We stand ready.
wonderful synergy. That'll do us a lot of good.
Reinforcement available.
Now let's get us this LAT out of here. I don't know why you're there.
Reinforcements available.
Bring him back to high priority.
Navigating to coordinate.
Don't know the missions, sir.
We're not going to move the force here. We can just attack geniuses from Melvan. Let's go and combine the forces we do have over here.
Fallout.
Falling out. A bit of misclick there.
Roger. Let's go.
Getting these acclimators over here.
Sergeant on deck.
Now, should we take the force off Bespin? I think we should.
Reinforcements
And the reasoning behind this is because they have the huge force there on Mustafar. If we can divide the force and take the planet, and then have them battle without a space station, we take away their advantage. Outside of the sheer numbers, of course.
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
And I think that's really valuable if we can do that.
Constructing unit.
Build some more of these ARC
Constructing
squads.
unit.
It is chewing through our population, but I think it'll be worth it.
General.
Reinforcement available.
Yes, sir. We stand ready.
Alrighty. I do want a few more ventilators to feel safe about this battle, to be honest. Where do I want you guys to go?
The mission, sir.
We can have them go here, actually.
Right away, sir.
Construction.
I'll have two clone commanders there. That's okay.
Attention, Sergeant on deck.
Recruiting soldiers.
Capacity.
A few more of these Galactic Marines. Throw them up here. And Mace Windu, you can go join up with your 41st down here.
Reinforcement
Yes, sir.
available.
In hindsight, I think that's actually where I'm going to send my... I just lost my train of thought while speaking. That's really bad. It was the extra clone commander that I put up there.
Stand ready.
Available.
Now, are these not the... Oh. So the 41st, that's right. They were, Luminar Unduli's force. Okay.
Construction
You can deal with that.
complete.
So the extra clone commander I put up here,
Sergeant on deck.
that's what I'm going to send down there to the,
General.
I guess it's now the 182nd. I keep forgetting these names. They're so hard to remember. There's just so many names to keep up with. So this force, 187th. Okay. So we can go and deploy these troopers somewhere in the galaxy. We'll take them to Naxxes for now.
Reinforcements available.
Let's go. Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Once some more of these tanks have been built, we can do that little trick I was talking about earlier by bringing them to the surface and having them attack.
Unit cancelled.
Sergeant on deck.
Constructing unit.
Capacity. Vehicle canceled.
Constructing unit.
capacity.
So how many of these ships do they have? 46 Missile frigates.
Reinforcement available.
That's so insane to think about. 46 of those. We need to decide which ground troops will be invading. I think the 104th are fairly well equipped to go. How about the 501st? The 501st are not well equipped to go. Let's take off some of these rocket troopers and send them over here.
General.
Reinforcements available.
How about these actually, 212? They can probably still go. Yeah, they're well equipped. Give them some more of these UT-80s. Right here. Bring them right over.
Coming about.
And that should be fine. Yes. We'll meet up with the rest of the forces on Alvan and take the planet.
Yes, sir.
So let's try to take... I want to see... I'm getting a little impatient. We should wait for the rest of these forces to be built.
Awaiting your command.
You can also set Kid Fisto up here.
We stand ready.
Where should Kid Fisto go? Not quite sure. We can send him to Coruscant.
We will take precaution.
Let's keep on building space stations where they can be
Building
built.
started. Beginning construction.
Okay. Our forces should be there by now.
Beginning construction. Building started. Building under construction.
Sounds good. So let's begin the battle, I think. So we have 17. I don't actually think they made it here. I guess they did.
I feel it is a risk worth taking.
So this is going to be a pretty big battle.
Don't know the mission, sir.
Tactical battle imminent.
And we have 24 of these ARC squadrons to work with. That alone should take out the enemy fighter groups.